Welcome to Chem 140. In this video, I'm going to go over the course outline. But before I do so, I'd like to make a territorial acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge that the University of Regina is situated on Treaty 4 lands with a presence in Treaty 6. These are the territories of the Nehiyawuk, the Anishinaabe, Dakota, Lakota, Nakota, and the homeland of the Métis Michif Nation. Today, these lands continue to be the shared territory of many diverse peoples from near and far. The Nehiyawuk originally referred to Regina as Oskunu Kausustaki, which literally means the place where bones are piled up. This is why Regina's nickname is Pile of Bones, and this is the origin of the name of our current location in Wascana Park. Course website. A course website has been developed on UARK Courses that is accessible to all students enrolled in the course. This is the primary source for course information, lecture notes, lecture videos, and additional resources. It is the student's responsibility to check the course website on a regular basis for announcements and updates. The missing of critical information due to failure to check the course website cannot be used as a basis for appeal. Course instructor. As you know, my name is Scott Murphy, and I use the pronouns he and him. If you need to contact me by email, I ask that you use the course email in UARK Courses. We can also set up virtual office hours or face-to-face office hours if you prefer. And I ask that you email me so that we can set up an appointment mutually. Laboratory instructor. Mr. Henry Yee will be your lab instructor for this semester. You may email him using the course email in UARK Courses as well. And it's there that you can set up an appointment with him if needed. Academic accommodation. Any student who requires academic accommodation should discuss this with the course instructor after contacting an accessibility advisor in the Center for Student Accessibility, and the contact information is provided. Wellness and respect. This course covers a lot of material in a single semester. It is important to do your best at managing your time and using all the resources available to you. We will cover about one section module per week so that we can equip you with the tools required for other courses in your respective programs. We are also in the midst of unusual circumstances due to the global COVID-19 pandemic. This is only a course, a great course, but only a course. Your well-being matters. The University of Regina, the Faculty of Science, and us in the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry are committed to a thriving campus, one that fosters equity, diversity, and inclusion, provides a welcoming, safe, healthy, and supportive space for all, and treats everyone with respect and dignity. Please refer to the Mental Wellness Hub and Respectful University Services for additional information on resources available to support you. Technology requirements. A Wiley Plus registration code, computer or laptop, a webcam, microphone, speakers or headset, and a reliable internet connection will be required for the course. Please refer to the technical requirements for teaching and learning remotely for additional details on technology requirements. Lecture. Asynchronous pre-recorded lectures begin 6 January and end 7 April. Video recordings of the lectures will be posted on UARK Courses and YouTube. Course orientation will be held via the Zoom link in UARK Courses on 6 January. Lecture notes. Lecture notes will be posted in advance on UARK Courses. Tutorial and course form. Synchronous virtually live tutorials will be held weekly via the Zoom link in UARK Courses, beginning Tuesday, 11 January from 11:30 to 12:30 Central Standard Time. Due to privacy concerns, tutorials will not be recorded. I will also monitor the course form in UARK Courses and will address key issues in the form directly or during the tutorials. Laboratory. Laboratory material will be delivered remotely as well. Laboratory experiments will begin the week of 10 January. Please go to UR courses for laboratory materials. These include laboratory slides and assignments. Laboratory materials will be released on Fridays at 1700 hours Central Standard Time. Laboratory assignments will be due the following Friday at the same time, 5 p.m. local time. This applies to all laboratory sections. The laboratory component of the course will introduce you to experimental techniques used in organic chemistry and spectroscopic techniques used to characterize organic compounds. Prerequisite. As you know, the prerequisite for this course is Chem 104. Course description. This course serves as an introduction to organic chemistry. It will cover the fundamental concepts of organic chemistry and organic reactions. This will include the rules for drawing organic structures and naming organic compounds. Further, reactions based on the functional groups of organic compounds and their mechanisms will be examined. Learning outcomes. A student receiving credit for the course will be expected to demonstrate competence in their ability to develop an understanding of organic chemical structure and stereochemistry, given the structural formula or name of any of a large assortment of organic compounds, account for A, the complete detailed three-dimensional structure of the molecule, B, the relationship between starting materials, reagents, and products arising from a variety of reactions, C, the way in which bonds are made and broken to bring about product formation in these reactions, that is, the reaction mechanism, and D, the effect of structural variations on reactivity, the rate or position of an equilibrium in these reactions. Also, students will understand the language and diagrammatic notation of organic chemistry and be able to communicate and apply this knowledge. Predict, very roughly, the physical properties of an organic compound, given its structural formula. Demonstrate some knowledge of the sources of and uses for organic compounds in the practical world. Explain the theory behind a variety of experimental procedures. Draw scientific conclusions from experimental results or data. Deduce the structural formula of an unknown organic compound from spectroscopic or chemical data. Design reaction paths by which a great variety of moderately complex organic molecules could be prepared from simple, readily available compounds. And to be able to account for how reactions occur. And overall recognize the importance of organic chemistry in everyday life and its interdisciplinary nature. In our outline, I've also included a course schedule. This highlights what topics we'll be covering in each of our lectures. It also includes important dates, such as our upcoming tutorials, when assignments are due, and when we will be holding our examinations, both in class and the final examination. So you can use this as a guide to see where you are in the course at any point in time. eTextbook and Wiley Plus. The eTextbook for the course is David Klein's Organic Chemistry, which is currently the 4th edition. Access to the eTextbook, assignments, and examinations is available via the Wiley Plus platform. You may purchase your Wiley Plus registration code through the campus store. 4 options are available depending on your needs and preferences. The first option is a Wiley Plus single-term access, that is 6 months, for $89. The second is a Wiley Plus single-term access and a loose-leaf textbook for $139. If you're planning to continue on into Organic Chemistry 2, that is Chem 241, there are 2 options that are best suited for you. There is a multi-term access to Widely Plus for $139, or if you prefer to also include a loose leaf textbook, that will be $189 and give you the 12-month access. Widely Plus registration. Registration instructions for Widely Plus are posted on your courses and presented in this link to an instructional video. The Widely Plus course ID for this course is A05577. Please note that you must use your @uregina.ca email address when registering your Widely Plus account. I won't be allowing students to use any other email address for their Widely Plus account. If you've mistakenly registered using an account other than your @uregina.ca account, then please contact Widely Plus through their help chat, and they will exchange the email for the proper address. Why I ask this is that this allows me to easily link your exam grades and assignment grades to the overall course grade spreadsheet. Assignments. The assignments will be administered online via the Widely Plus platform. Online assignments will be posted weekly for a total of 9 assignments for the term. The assignments will be released on Thursdays, and they will be automatically submitted for grading the following Thursday at 1600 hours Central Standard Time. Due dates will not be extended, and the assignments are designed to help you understand the course material and prepare for the examinations. Examinations. Examination 1, Examination 2, and the final examination will be administered online via the Widely Plus platform. These examinations are essential elements of the course. Although the examinations will focus on specific sections, modules, the examinations are cumulative as organic chemistry builds on earlier knowledge. If you miss Examination 1 or Examination 2, you will receive no grade for that particular component. However, if you miss Exam 1 or Exam 2 due to an illness or for other compassionate reasons, you should immediately inform myself, the course instructor. In addition, you must provide a dated, signed, student self-declaration of illness form. Examination 1 and Examination 2 will not be given at another time, and the weight of the missed examination will be transferred to the final examination. Evaluation. Assignments and examinations are necessary to assess your comprehension of core concepts. The course grade out of 100 will be calculated from the weighted average of the components tabulated below. Listed next to the respective component is their maximum contribution as a percentage towards the course grade. So for a normal course grade, the components that make up that grade will be the assignments worth 10%, examination and examination 2, each worth 15%, the laboratory worth 25%, and the final examination worth 35%. To obtain credit for the course, the following requirements must be met. You must obtain a minimum of 50%, that is 12.5 out of 25, on the laboratory component. That includes your laboratory assignments and reports. And obtain a minimum of 50%, that is 37.5 out of 75, on the lecture component. And that is a combination of your assignments, Examination 1, Examination 2, and the final examination. Students who fail to meet both requirements will receive a course grade no greater than 40, even if the calculated course grade is higher, and will not receive credit for the course. Evaluation policy. The university is committed to academic integrity and has high ethical standards. All students will be treated equitably and evaluated strictly using the criteria presented in this course outline and their respective weights. The evaluation is based solely on actual achievement. Arguments based on effort, attendance, or personal issues will not be entertained. To be fair to everyone in the class, none of the components will be quote unquote dropped, and it is not possible to have components reweighed unless they were missed due to illness or for other compassionate reasons. Further, there is no extra work available for extra credit or to quote, make up another grade. We do not offer any extra assignments, examinations, essays, experiments, or other work of any kind to any student. Academic integrity. Academic integrity is the commitment to and the demonstration of honest and moral behavior. Student assessment, such as assignments, laboratory reports, and examinations, is essential in student learning and in measuring the progress and performance of individual students. Therefore, all work and grades should result from a student's own comprehension. Acts of academic misconduct violate academic integrity and are considered serious offenses within the university community. Examples include, but are not limited to, cheating or contract cheating on examinations, copying assignments, falsifying laboratory results, misrepresentation, and plagiarism. All instances of academic misconduct will be reported to the Associate Dean Academic for investigation. Determination of the penalty for acts of misconduct will be done on a case-by-case basis with consideration of similar previous incidents. A repeat case of academic misconduct will normally result in a more severe penalty and may include expulsion. If you are unclear about your responsibilities, please discuss these with me or your instructor. Further, please refer to the academic calendar for additional details on your obligations as a student, as well as your rights. Email policy. Please use the course email in your courses to contact your instructor. Emails to the instructor should only be used for administrative purposes or to set up an appointment. The instructor will respond to legitimate concerns as quickly as possible during normal working hours. Emails of the following nature will not receive a response. Questions about the course material or how to do a particular problem. Such questions should be addressed in the course form in your courses or at the tutorials. Questions that could be answered based on the information found in this course outline, in your courses, or within the academic calendar. And requests for grade increases, partial marks, extensions, extra assignments, makeup labs, for example. In an emergency situation, email the instructor, either myself at scott.murphy@uregina.ca or Mr. Henry Yee at henry.yee@uregina.ca with the exact term Chem 140 in the subject line from your @uregina.ca email address. Communication from a non@uregina.ca email address will not be answered. How to achieve your goals in Chem 140. Although this course is being delivered asynchronously, it is important to engage with the course on a regular basis. Be attentive while watching videos of the lectures and write down important points. However, try to avoid spending so much time writing that you're not thinking about organic chemistry. Participate by posting in the course forum or asking questions during the tutorials. Stay on top of the material. Read, write, and practice. Organic chemistry is cumulative. Concepts build on previously learned concepts. Former students have noted the importance of staying on top of the material to perform well in the course. Similarly, the large majority of students who have performed poorly in the course admitted that it was because they either fell behind or did not put much effort into the course. There is a significant amount of material associated with the course, and the pace requires that you keep up to date with the material. To help with this, there are weekly Wiley Plus assignments, 2 interim examinations, and suggested practice problems. Learn and understand the course material. Don't just memorize it, practice. Studies have shown that students that learn the course material by memorizing it or studying it superficially perform worse than students who examine the material in detail and thoroughly understand it. Learn why something is the way it is, not just what it is. Try reading ahead before the lectures. Watch the lecture videos as they are provided. Start your assignments early and avoid last-minute submissions. Definitely do the suggested practice problems. Many of the examination questions are based on or are these types of problems. So doing problems is very key. Attend the tutorials. These sessions will focus on problem solving based on your contributions to the discussion in the course form or at the tutorial. Focus on the big picture and on making connections. Think that you can do this. Look for similarities between different organic reactions. Use fundamental principles to explain the reactivity of functional groups. How does one section or module relate to the next? Learn from the e-textbook. In Wiley+, there are additional practice questions, interactive graphics, and informative videos located on the Wiley Course Resources page under the Course Resources and Practice tabs. When working on questions from the e-textbook, your objective should not be to simply get the correct answer. Rather, focus on the concepts, the approach, the thought process, how to arrive at the correct answer, and understand why it is the answer. If you have questions about the course material, address them promptly. Don't wait until just before examinations. Ask questions as soon as they arise, post issues, and help others in the peer-to-peer course forum. And don't be afraid to engage your course instructor in tutorials. Also note that if you wait until just before an examination, I may most likely be swamped and slow to respond. So I hope you have fun. Please stay engaged. Think about organic chemistry as something that is all around us. Thank you, and if you have any follow-up questions with respect to the course outline, feel free to email me.